Bonjour! Bonjour!
No.
Time for bladder check. Check.
So it's a show?
It's a lifestyle.
It's a religion.
My emotions! My emotions!
I'm still French.
Ouais, c'est pas faux.
I'm a woman, Mary. I can be as contrary as I choose.
Non, moi je crois qu'il faut que vous arrêtiez d'essayer de dire des trucs.
Hello, hi, I'm Laura. I'm gonna watch Twin Peaks Season 2, Episode 8. Guys, what is gonna be this episode? Like really, I'm still not over the end of the previous episode and what we discovered during it. Like we had the answer about who is Bob, who is truly Bob, and the fact that yes, like, wait, I need to organize my thoughts. Since you know the beginning with the season 1, you saw me, I was trying to find who could be the killer of Laura, and I was really like, okay, it's one of them. Like, I feel that it's one of them. I was really suspicious with the psychiatrist, like I was not feeling him, he was too intimate with Laura, you know, something was going on with that. I was also at some point really just at the beginning suspecting the mother because just of her reaction I found it weird, like she knew stuff or something like that. And when we began to have information about Bob and we saw him, like they saw him, they had visions about him, I was like, yes, it's gonna be someone from the outside, you know, someone that no one knows, and it's someone from the outside. Like I was still like, maybe it can be someone from the inside no matter what, and that Bob, maybe it's a criminal who is involved a little into it, but not that much. Like, I was still, you know, into my mind making theories about it like that. But I could have never imagined that, in fact, we had a double personality situation, maybe more than two personalities, like maybe he has multiple personalities. But I really didn't suspect that it was something like that, and that in fact since the beginning Leland is Bob, Bob is Leland. And you know, now that I think about it, you know, things are logical. In fact, who had visions about Bob? It was Sarah, Leland's wife, it was Laura herself, you know, talking about Bob, saying that it's his dad's friend and all of that, her dad's friend and all of that. It was Maddie, the cousin, people who know Leland, people who are spending time with Leland. So in fact, it makes sense that Leland is Bob, Bob is Leland. I'm wondering, you know, how far it's going. For Maddie, she didn't know really that Leland was Bob. She would have said something about it, and the fact that she had that vision about him, about Bob, I'm wondering, maybe as a kid, at some point, one time, she saw Leland acting weird and she saw Bob because of that, something like that. For sure, Laura, she knew the truth about who is Bob, who is Leland, you know, what was happening right there. But Sarah, you know, the mother, I'm wondering, she knows, she has to know. Leland already acted weird in front of her, acted as Bob in front of her. So, does she know it? But she's so traumatized by it that she can't talk about it? Or does she know it, but everything is so traumatizing that her brain, you know, her mind is protecting her from that and she's just forgetting about it each time? Like, I'm really wondering what is happening with her memories about him when he's acting like that as Bob. Clearly Bob was in love with Laura, so you have to imagine that Laura, she was with her own father, clearly not willingly. Since how long? Also, like, what is going on with that? And because of that, you know, because of a childhood spent with Leland Bob, clearly you can imagine that she was a little disturbed, and that after that, all of our relationships with people were weird, were disturbed also, and it's explaining also because of that how Laura was acting with people and the fact that she was not really considering anyone, you know. I'm thinking of James, I'm thinking of Bobby, and also all of the decisions that she took, you know, walking into that prostitution house. She made things also with Benjamin, like all of the things also with the Rono brothers and all of that, like clearly that girl was disturbed, and we can imagine the reason at the beginning of everything, you know, maybe having her own father raping her as Bob, you know, with another personality, like surely it was disturbing for poor Laura to grow up, you know, into that kind of environment. But that's it, we had the reveal about that, about who killed Laura, about Leland is Bob. Leland as Bob just killed Maddie also. So we're gonna have another murder being discovered right there. I'm wondering now, what was the first kill, you know? The explanation behind the first kill, which happened a long time ago, the thing with the nail and all of that. I'm wondering about it now. The one-armed man, he needs to see Leland. He needs to be in front of him, to be like, it's him, it's Bob. I want that to happen now. It's not gonna happen soon. Like, it's really just the episode 7 of this season 2. I'm expecting to have the resolution of this entire case, you know, at the end of this season 2, because I know that you guys, you had to wait a long time, entire years, to have a season 3, and it was not planned like that at first, so I'm imagining that this season 2 is gonna give a conclusion to everything. But right there, me, I still have a lot of episodes for all of this season 2. So clearly Leland is not gonna be discovered just like that. And now, as a viewer, I'm gonna know the truth, and each time I'm gonna see him hiding himself, switching from a personality to another and all. That's gonna be something, for sure. We had other reveals during the previous episode. That's why, you know, it felt so much like the final episode of 4th season. We had also the reveal that I was expecting about Catherine being still alive. I knew it, I really knew it, that Japanese client, you know, was maybe Catherine. I knew it, and she revealed it to Pete, and that's so great. He deserved to know the truth. We had also the reveal about the fact that Leo is still alive and present, you know, inside of his body, and he can talk with Bobby and Shelly, so that's really great. Oh, and we had another reveal, which was really shocking. It was Harold who killed himself. That was so shocking. I was so not expecting that. Like, really, beginning with that reveal about Harold and finishing with that reveal about Leland, the last episode truly shocked me. So now I'm really like that about watching Twin Peaks, because normally, you know, the rhythm is pretty slow and all. Now I'm like, each episode are gonna be like that from now on, you know, with a big reveal like that, with a lot of things into it. I'm not prepared for that. I didn't sign for that, you know, when I said that I would watch Twin Peaks. For sure, I'm gonna appreciate it, but if it's the case, if each episode are gonna be like that from now on, I need to be in another mood, you know, when I'm sitting on that couch, preparing myself to watch an episode of Twin Peaks. Okay, I'm gonna stop this intro right there. Let's go for this video. Remember that if you want, on my Patreon, you have these reaction videos with a longer reaction part with the level 2 and with the full reaction part with the level 3. You have them in advance, and soon you're gonna have one episode of advance for Twin Peaks on my Patreon. If you can be interested to have these advantages, you can join me. It's the best way to support me, my Patreon, if you want, and if you can. If you just want to support me right now, I'm organizing a crowdfunding until, you know, the end of August. I have that crowdfunding situation. I'm giving you updates about it on Twitter, on Patreon, and on YouTube each Wednesday morning. And yes, if you want this channel, these videos to continue, you can support me through that crowdfunding, or also on my Patreon, and to have that in exchange to have extended, longer reaction part, or even the full reaction part. Let's go for this episode!
Hey, Donna. James, come on in.
We just came to say goodbye
Oh, I'm sorry. You just missed her. But I dropped her off at the bus station not 20 minutes ago.
No, you
She's
didn't.
gone. Yes. But she thought that you were coming over last night.
Can you
Leland?
call her?
Leland, honey?
Excuse me.
She knows and she remembers the mother.
I'm sure she...
Or maybe again, because she traumatized, she forgets.
You say hi to your folks for me now.
Okay.
Okay. Bye, Mr. Palmer. Bye, James.
I'm wondering really, Sarah, how much does she know she's involved? You.
Bye,
And he didn't put blood everywhere. It's a different way to operate. Like when Cooper is gonna discover that body, the fact that Maddie, Laura's cousin, was dead, for sure it's connected to Laura, but the fact that it's so different for how it was done.
Gary, what the hell took you so long?
Oh, jeez. Dateline, time zone. I don't even know where I am.
How was Japan?
Ben, since your regular mouthpiece has been charged with murder himself, I'm going to be handling your case personally. So let's get started. Did you kill her?
Nope.
Jerry, God's sake.
But the fact that he's asking.
Jerry, can you get me out of here?
Well, they can only hold you for 24 hours without charging you. Or is it 48?
What a good lawyer you are.
Okay, so where are we saying we're at? More of that.
I'm with Catherine.
It's not a good choice.
She disappeared.
Happens to be the truth.
Dear.
She can't say it for you. And for sure she's not gonna say it because she wants her revenge. You didn't go out for 9 months. Wait.
Instead, I took a bath in baking soda. Now my toe came around, but I had the worst cramps, like I swallowed a king toes or something.
Sister?
Have you seen Andy? Oh yeah, this is my sister Gwen. This is oh, it's a pleasure to meet you. God, I must hate this white.
Okay, so
people
her
for all
kid,
she's
clearly.
done to you.
It's so used to act weird that even you guys are not gonna be shocked him acting weird that much now.
Whoa! Looking good, Leland. Just call me Fran.
A third personality?
Sorry, I didn't want you to hear from anyone else. We've arrested Ben Horn for Laura's murder. He hasn't been charged, but we're holding on. There must be some mistake, Harry. Ben? I thought that Jack Renault. No.
You officially killed Jack Renault for that.
You have a strong case?
Again, for what reason? Maybe to make people think that truly Jack Renault killed her. You did it as a good father.
The law will handle this. As it should be. Thanks, Harry.
What an actor! Leland. What an actor! This actor! He's so great!
Leland,
Yes.
if you can remember anything unusual about Mr. Horn's behavior the night of Laura's death, would you please let me know?
I will. Thanks.
What performance? Tell me that he got prizes for that. Just for that moment. I'm disturbed now.
This
That was pretty easy, and I imagined something else. You have to confess it. But no, it's not a drug dealer or anything like that, so I shouldn't have imagined that.
I demand that my client either be released or charged. Don't worry about this issue.
A book. Take a closer look.
You're already sharing the same brain. You don't need to talk together like that.
A diary.
We all know about One-Eyed Jacks. So do I. Someday I'm going to tell the world all about Ben Horn. I'm going to tell them who he really is. She never got the chance, did she? Come on, Ben. We're all adults here.
Are we sure for Jerry?
A girl like Laura Palmer. She becomes a threat, not just to you, but to your business, your family. We're way out of line.
You cannot talk to me like this. You cannot, you understand?
Nice and easy. Gentlemen, I'd like a moment alone with my brother. You have your moment.
Cooper and Truman are really like... They own the moment.
Your alibi has been roasted. They can establish motive. And your blood may have Laura's fingerprints on it. As your attorney, your friend, and your brother, I strongly suggest that you get yourself a better lawyer.
I think so.
Okay. One last chance, Leo. Don't disappoint me. It's the milk. Keep it simple.
It's Benjamin? Yes.
These boys. Johnson's boys, Ben and Leo. Special delivery for Mr. Horn.
Did you talk about it to Shelly?
He did it again. It's your turn to play this time. What's that?
That is our ship. Since our cash cow in the other room has turned into a sinkhole, I've decided to pursue a career in business.
To blackmail
Salesman?
people.
Oh, I want full-time nanny.
Yeah.
Maybe French maid.
Why French? Why French?
Mother, I got your message, but if you don't mind my asking, what are you doing here? I want to introduce you to my new husband, Ernie. This is Norma.
Okay.
Oh, I.
We're honeymooning.
In Twin Peaks?
Nice to see those good looks have an isolated themselves to one generation.
You seem nice. That was a cell phone? What he has? He was asleep.
I'm sorry.
And he managed to escape. Okay, so I prefer that. He's not dead. Like really, I thought that I lost my mind.
I guess I'm all late.
48 hours is not late and it's missing.
48 hours?
This is a place you come to whether you feel like it or not.
Norma, I
Please don't sweet talk me this far and tell me to take a hike.
Where was he?
guess the bad choices I made. There are people out there. You try running from them, there's always about somebody faster. I know it's no way for a man to live his life. Sometimes it's just best to hold up and wait for the storm to pass. I didn't mean to hurt you. I'm just trying to keep my head above water.
It's really good words. Nice. Where were you?
Maybe next time I'll ask for a little help. Oh, prodigal son returns.
Vivian.
What? Prison treat you well?
Oh, that's a long story.
You're at over dinner tonight. I have a new husband. Yeah. Right, Norman, 8:30?
We left.
Oh, I don't think I'll be able to.
No, it'll be fine.